Hi guys, this is Oliver, and most recently I finally finished watching Breaking Bad for the first time I watched it. So to celebrate, today we're going to stop and rank all 5 seasons of Breaking Bad from the least best to the best. Before we begin with the list, warning, some spoilers ahead, and also of course this is just my opinion and I would love to see yours in the comments down below. So yeah, without further ado, let's do this. Coming in last place is season 3, and even though it's in last place, it's still amazing. It's the most action-packed season. The scene when Hank faces off against the twins and gets injured is an epic and awesome action scene. The scene where Walter White saves Jesse and runs over that guy with the car was also epic and awesome. The acting is amazing as always. Breaking Bad has a great cast and some very talented actors. All 5 seasons of Breaking Bad are amazing in my opinion. It's just season 3 that's my least favorite because it's not as memorable as the other seasons. I don't remember season 3 as much as I remember the other seasons, and I think the other seasons of Breaking Bad are slightly better in my opinion. It was very goofy in the beginning. In the beginning of season 3, Walter White was just goofing around. It's very funny and entertaining to watch, and I love the speech that he gave in the first episode. It was very funny, and there were many filler heavy episodes of season 3 where nothing happens until the last scene of the episode. There are some flashback scenes in season 3 that tie up loose ends from the first 2 seasons, and they were amazing. I think the flashback scenes are a lot more interesting than the actual story going on, to be honest. I wasn't as invested in the story as in the other seasons. Easily the best part of season 3 was that last scene in the last episode of season 3 where Jesse shoots Gale. Such an amazing ending, it really was. That last minute of season 3 where Jesse shows up to Gale's house and shoots him and just crying, just the acting from Aaron Paul. Aaron Paul is amazing as Jesse Pinkman, and his acting throughout the show was just perfect. Not only is it the best acting in the entire show, but some of the best acting of all time. It's that good, and just him crying and then just shooting him and then cuts to black. Just perfect ending. Next up we have season 2. A bit slow and boring at times, but besides that, still an amazing season, and it has some of the best episodes in the entire show, and it's the season that introduces us to some amazing characters like Saul Goodman, one of the best characters in the entire show, Mike Ehrmantraut, a very cool character, and of course one of the best villains of all time, Gus Fring. Season 2 episode 8 and season 2 episode 9 are some of the best episodes in the entire show. Season 2 episode 8, Better Call Saul, was such an amazing episode. The episode that introduces us to Saul Goodman. Bob Odenkirk is amazing as Saul Goodman, and I love the charisma and charm that he brings to the character. And I haven't seen Better Call Saul yet, but after watching this episode, it makes me even more excited to watch Better Call Saul. Season 2, episode 9, 4 Days Out, is also an amazing episode. One of the best episodes in the entire show. I love how simple it is. Just a road trip 4 days out with one of the best duos of all time, Walter White and Jesse Pinkman. It's classic Breaking Bad. The hell yes scene that I've memed previously on the YouTube channel in the Q&A video, so go check that video out on my YouTube channel. Is such an amazing scene, and it's still iconic to this day. Coming in 3rd place is season 1. Season 1, episode 1 of Breaking Bad is the best first episode to any TV show I've ever seen. It's that good. It's the perfect first episode, it really is. And it's the perfect introduction to the show. A masterpiece first episode, but I think that the rest of the season isn't as good. Tuco is a great villain, and it has some good moments. Like for example, the scene where Walter White blows up Tuco's building. That was so freaking cool. It really was. But it's really slow and boring at times. I prefer it over season 2 because it's more rewatchable and it's shorter. It's the shortest season in the show with only 7 episodes. Breaking Bad usually has 13 episodes. Fun fact, I actually binge watched the entire first season of Breaking Bad in just 2 days. So season 1 of Breaking Bad holds a very special place in my heart because of that reason. Coming in second place is season 4. Such an amazing season, it really is. And Gus Fring is such an amazing villain. Not only is he the best Breaking Bad villain, but one of the best villains of all time. He's that good. He's such a threatening and scary villain and poses such a threat to our characters. And Giancarlo Esposito does such an amazing job portraying the character. It's easily Giancarlo Esposito's best performance in his career. Just the scene in the first episode of season 4 where Gus Fring just kills a guy with the box cutter. That was so scary. It's one of the most brutal scenes in the entire show. And every amazing villain must have an amazing death. And the way Gus Fring just blows up in the last episode, that scene, it was so freaking cool. It really was. It's classic Breaking Bad, and it's still iconic to this day. And just that last episode, the season 4 finale, was such an amazing episode, and it's one of the best episodes in the entire show. And season 4 episode 11 is also an amazing, perfect episode. And not only are those episodes amazing, but just the entire season 4 is just such an amazing season. It really is. It was so good. It's so damn good. But coming in at number 1 is, of course, season 5. Such a masterpiece, it really is. Every time I think of Breaking Bad, I always think of season 5. It's the season of Breaking Bad. And Vince Gilligan did such an amazing job directing season 5. And not only is it the best season of Breaking Bad, but one of the best seasons of television of all time. It really is that good. A perfect way to end the show. And Walter White is such an amazing character, and he has one of the best character arcs of all time to any character. And Bryan Cranston did such an amazing job playing the character. It was a very satisfying conclusion to his character. Some of the best scenes in the entire show are in season 5. The Say My Name scene is such an amazing scene, and it's one of the best scenes in the entire show. And it has the best episode in the entire show. Season 5, episode 14, Ozymandias, is the best episode in the entire show, and the most emotional and gut-punching episode. The scene where Hank dies, and his reaction to it and everything. It was so sad, it really was. And just that last episode, the series finale, such an amazing episode, it really was. And such a satisfying conclusion to the show. And the scene where Walter White saves Jesse with the gun in his car and everything, it was so freaking cool. It was an epic and awesome final battle. Walter White and Jesse, just the two of them saying goodbye to each other. That last scene with Jesse, just him driving in his car there, was amazing, perfect. Some amazing acting from Aaron Paul. And Walter White dying there in the lab. A perfect way to end the show, it really was. Just a perfect season. And that's why it's coming in at number 1. Anyways guys, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys next time.